Well, it is the end of an era for women's golf here at the Mission Hills Country Club. I'm joined by our golf analyst, Tali Letoi, as we get ready to break down the Chevron Championship. I think it'll be just a tiny bit bittersweet as we see some of the best women's golfers here in our desert. What do we think of the field, Tali?
We have another star-studded field yet again. A lot of them are coming off a big run over at San Diego. You know, you have Narain and LeBlanc. You know, you have a lot of names, but you also have 10 people that already won here in years past, and that includes Patty Tavatanakit, who won here last year, and we saw that she outlasted a very good Sunday charge by Lydia Ko, and that's also another name who's going to be here. So, I mean, I'm ready for a fun weekend, Brandy.
It's definitely going to be a really fun weekend, and as you just mentioned, we've got a lot of stars. You were at the tournament in San Diego last weekend. Who do you think is going to carry over from San Diego to our desert?
I have my dark horses and I have my eyes on a lot of players, but you just really can't, steer away from Jin Young Ko. She hasn't missed a top 10 since I want to say September, actually.
Wow.
So she's just on fire, but I've been watching Lily Vu, a local girl from Southern California, Fountain Valley, stand up. I'm excited to see what they do, especially our locals here.
But now, what is going to be the key for these golfers to really separate themselves from the pack and hopefully be the last ones to jump in Poppy's Pond on Sunday?
So I really am looking for those that can really just move that flat stick on these greens, because you're going to look for the player that can really make a lot of putts. We saw that last year with Lydia Ko making that Sunday charge. She made a lot of putts and she was attacking, and it's accuracy on this course because it's so narrow, and it fits a lot of people's games out there. But we're going to look for someone who can really putt into the week, and that's Inbee Park, one of my favorite strokes on tour right now, Lydia Ko, Jin Young Ko. So it's just a lot of people that can really just sink putts, and that's what we're going to be looking for, because that's where you make your dough,
Yeah, and speaking of dough, Tali, one of the reasons why this tournament is moving to Texas from Rancho Mirage after 50 years is not only because of the new sponsor, but the purse size is going to increase after this year. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. It's going to be $5 million, I want to say. That's 60% up from what it was. So that's a big jump, and it's also just good for growing the game of golf for women especially. So can't wait to see that. So very excited, very sad to see it go. Bittersweet for us here.
It's kind of like when you're raising a kid, right? You see this tournament grew here, the popularity, what it became, Poppy's Pond, that legacy will continue to live on through this tournament, and now we get to see it grow and prosper in a completely other state. So it is really sad that we have to see it go, but it's for the love of the game and for women's sports. This is a 60% increase in purse size is amazing for these ladies.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more. So once again, a bittersweet end to just a great run. Maybe they'll make their way back here, or maybe they'll make a new Poppy's Pond. Maybe there'll be a new major event that they do something crazy at, iconic.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll definitely be interesting to watch, but me and Tali, as you know, got you covered all weekend long right here on NBC Palm Springs for complete coverage of the Chevron Championship.